Recruits arriving for initial officer training at the Royal Air Force College Cranwell come from a wide range of backgrounds. As Raw Cadets, they have a long and challenging journey ahead of them before they can graduate as Royal Air Force officers, capable of using their initiative, making decisions under pressure, and, most importantly, leading by example. The aim of initial officer training is to develop leadership potential and provide the foundations of skills, attitude and knowledge required by junior officers.
Half a speed then. Take this one.
Go!
Each cadet has to pass a rigorous fitness test before being allowed to join the Royal Air Force and start initial officer training.
3, 2, 1.
Basically, they push everybody to their limits, regardless of a fitness standard, so everybody's treated the same.
It's tough, but it depends on how fit you get before you come. You know, if you don't work before you get here, it's going to be really tough.
Initial officer training is a 24-week course of 3 main phases. The first phase, called the basic phase, is an introduction to Royal Air Force life.
We cock the weapon, hold open.
It covers the basic military skills that cadets need to be effective as junior officers, as well as other aspects, such as drill and an introduction to operational studies, so they understand where the Royal Air Force fits into national and international military structures.
The bolt assembly is at a slight angle. That's it.
Okay, the fact of the matter is that when we went to the Gulf with our Tornado bomber force, we only took a relatively small number of aeroplanes. Gas, gas, gas!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, down! 1 left, right, 1.
Hey, boat! Turn!
1.
I definitely feel there's changes going on because we are certainly sort of being militarised, and I suppose especially the early mornings we've become used to them now, sort of getting up at 5:45 or whatever to get our rooms ready for an inspection.
Got to iron a wardrobe up so it's pristine, everything's standardised and everything's dusted down, so everything's sort of pristine looking.
If it looks dirty and they can run their finger across it and they can pick up dirt on their finger, then it's not good news.
Corridor, Morning, Charlie 0.
Morning, sir.
First few weeks I found difficult, just a sleep deprivation. You're preparing your kit and then you're going into lessons and really you are struggling to stay awake.
Just your bed, Sandu.
Sir.
What's this?
Das, sir.
Morning, Rick.
Morning, sir.
Since I've been here, I now sort of get on and organise myself a lot better, so I can get on with actually doing constructive stuff.
All right, we've got another suspicious vehicle with some dodgy geezers getting out with rifles. All right, he's your assistant.
Hello, Bravo 20, this is Bravo 21, over.
Bravo 21, this is Bravo 20, Sind, over.
Bravo 20, reporting suspicious vehicle, 4 occupants with small arms, over.
Over the last 3 weeks they've been taught skills in the classroom, and it's to take it from the classroom environment out into the field, such as living under canvas, compo rations, eating in the field, and also taking the weapon training and putting it in a realistic environment on the range.
I think the hardest thing is trying to do everything we've been taught indoors out here in the field and trying to keep everything meticulous, clean standards that you have to have in the field.
Been on the obstacle course, so the confidence course. We've had 3 weeks of sort of not knowing anything and all the information thrown at us, quite a high learning curve, and then we go out and it's good fun just to sort of get outside and run around and put up tents and just do something slightly different.
Go! That's it, go! Nice one.
I enjoyed it. It's a relief to actually finally get to fire the weapon. We've been training on it for 4 weeks now.
Well, you don't kind of do any preparation like with live ammo until you get to the range.
Using live ammo and pointing at the target brought home that could be a terrorist or the enemy on the end of the rifle, and really brought home that we're in a fighting service and no longer a civilian.
Cadets, get back out of that 5 position. Down and start crawling. Move!
The second phase of officer training is the foundation phase. It concentrates primarily on leadership and covers the theories that cadets need to learn for use during subsequent leadership exercises.
What did we say at the beginning of the exercise in terms of who was in the lead here? Right. Who's the dominant character at the moment?
Liam.
All right, so how should the leader be taking on board this information?
Cadets then move on to static field exercises to develop the leadership techniques they've learned in the classroom in a practical environment.
Mission: you are to collect and deploy equipment for a tank convoy. Execution general outline: collect 10 gallons of fuel from a grid reference. There will be information at that site which will tell you where to deploy the fuel.
I've learnt so much since I've been here in such a short space of time of 2 months, especially leadership things I never thought of really before. I've learnt those, and they've made quite an impact on how I've started to relate to other people as well.
It's more like it.
No, it doesn't mean.
No, that's fantastic.
Field Leadership Camp, FLC, is the culmination of field leadership at IOT at Cranwell, and it's to test all the leadership qualities of the cadets. So they've been taught all the ideas of how to control the team, how to organise their time and the assets they've got, and that's what FLC is to test.
113 flight.
Morning, Mum.
Thompson, it's your lead this afternoon. Several government ministers have been taken captive.
Move.
The hostages are thought to have been taken to a wooded compound where they're being held in a hardened building. You and your flight now form part of a rescue force that is to recover one of the hostages with the minimum of delay. You have at your disposal the following assets at the locations given.
OK, guys, let's move. Right, we've got all the equipment now. We just need to construct the de-arming device for the bomb. I've drawn up a sketch of what I want it to look like and how it's going to happen.
Let me have a quick check of that. Good work, guys. OK, lift.
Right, stop there. Thompson, what's wrong with this?
It's not very safe, Mum, and very secure.
OK, what was the limitation about this demolition charge?
Had to be kept level at all times.
Had to be kept level.
There were certainly improvements on my last lead, so I feel a bit more confident now. There's still areas I can work on though, but I know what they are now, so hopefully they'll improve next time.